Hi guys, Chili Bin here. It's early morning in Tongariro National Park and Raiden and I are heading off on an adventure. We're walking half of the Tongariro Northern Circuit followed by the Round the Mountain track, which will make us about a 90-kilometer loop around the park. You guys have seen me done a portion of this trip before. Just before I went to do the Appalachian Trail, I did the Round the Mountain track. This time it's a little different. We're adding an extra portion on. I've got Raiden with me and it's our honeymoon. Raiden and I got married yesterday and last night we drove down here, and today we're off doing what we love to do together and we're going on a 4-day hike. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you. I'm really looking forward to sharing this area with Raiden. It's absolutely beautiful and the sun is shining. It's nice and warm and I can't wait. So the first leg of our trip today takes us from Whakapapa village across to Mangatapopo Hut via the Tongariro Northern Circuit, and then after Mangatapopo Hut we will head up and across the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, which is one of the most popular day walks in New Zealand.
Just left our first hut. We stopped for a quick lunch break. We did about 9 kilometers in 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. And now we're going to head up through the crossing area, which apparently has a steep staircase and then a scree slope on the back side of it. We are in the shadow of Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings, right over there. So it's kind of neat to be seeing that. It's also nice to be on our first hiking trip after being married. So that's pretty exciting too. We'll see what the rest of the day is like. Apparently the afternoon's going to be considerably harder than the morning, where the trail has been pretty much gravel, some dirt, and the only challenges have been some potholes or river, where the river runs and cuts a trail through our track. Other than that, there's no real challenge so far. But I think these stairs are going to be pretty steep for us since we haven't been out all that much yet since leaving North America.
We came, and all the way down there you can see the hut, Mangatapopo Hut. We follow this valley up. go on to Ruapehu Hut, but because we're on a great walk, we have to book the huts, so we can't go any further than Tongariro tonight. Good morning, it's the morning of day 2 of our honeymoon Tongariro National Park trip. This morning we left Tongariro Hut around about 6:30. We woke up really early. Well, we went to bed really early last night. I don't know, we were both a bit tired and we were just lying in the tent, and then I think I probably went to bed about 8:30. So we woke up this morning about 5:30 and it was light. The sun was coming up and into our tent, and so 6:30 we started walking. We're heading from Tongariro Hut towards Ruapehu Hut. The signage says 3 hours, so I expect it'll take us, I don't know, somewhere between 1.5 and 2 hours probably. It seems like it's pretty beautiful, easy walking. And then from Ruapehu we will continue on the Round the Mountain track over to Rangipo Hut, and then I think once we get there we'll make a decision based on what time it is, seeing as whether we'll stay there or maybe we'll keep walking. This trip is the first time out for a lot of our gear. Last night we slept in our new tent and we used the double down quilt that I made, and both of those went really well. We think that maybe the down quilt might need an extra baffle, so I might look into adding one, or I might leave it like it is. We'll give it the rest of this trip and see what we think at the end of that. You might have noticed that we're not using the packs I made fairly recently. We loaded them up and took them out for a trial when we went to our Rangipo trip and found a major flaw, and that was that the fabric frays really easily, and as a result, after one day walking, the shoulder strap on Raiden's pack was already starting to fray, and so we decided that we didn't want to bring them on this trip, but worried that they're going to keep fraying and that they might fall apart, and then we'd be stuck on a multi-day trip with bags that don't work for us. So I have actually ordered some new fabric, and I plan on making those, I guess, V3 of those packs before we head out for our next trip. So Raiden's got on a new puffy I made for him, and new wind pants, and a new long sleeve merino, and a new fanny pack, and I've got on a new trail dress and a new fleece. Yeah, the stream's beautiful. See Ruapehu Hut down there in the distance. So we're just leaving Ruapehu Hut, heading onwards towards Rangipo Hut. It's about 13 kilometres. The signage says it'll take us about 5 hours. This morning from Tongariro to Ruapehu took us a little over 2 hours. So making really good time this morning. I'm expecting almost no tree cover for the rest of today, but there is a bit of a breeze, so the temperature's not too bad, but the sun is definitely hot. Am I going to be able to get out again? I can't film and walk up there. You just take that. On and off, so I'm not sure how well you'll be able to hear me, but I think we're getting pretty close to Rangipo Hut now. We crossed Tongariro Road and it said 5 kilometres, so I'll tell you what, it certainly felt like a very long 5 kilometres, but if my memory serves me right, there's some sandy stuff up here that I'm about to get onto, and I feel like the hut is pretty close to the sandy stuff, so I'm holding out hope. Originally we were thinking about maybe keeping going. It's pretty early, I think it's only a little after 12, but it's really hot and really windy, and I'm really excited about getting out of the wind and the sun. Just sit down for a bit. I've also got a little bit of bruising on top of my left foot, which I think is from my laces, but I'm not 100% sure. It is a beautifully clear day though. Onward, hopefully to the hut. We're the only ones here at the moment. So this is the highest hut on the Round the Mountain circuit. We come inside, got some bunks in here, a couple of tables, a nice clothesline here, and the fireplace. And over here there's a little kitchen bench and some candles. In here is one bunk room, and in here is another bunk room where Raiden and I have decided to set up for the night with a very loud door. Yeah. So we know there's a couple of other groups of people coming here tonight, but not many, and we should hopefully have that bunk room to ourselves. And we'll get a nice sunrise over there in the morning.